Hey, what is going on, everyone? It's Springfield. I got a new gameplay for you guys today. We're playing some Kill Confirmed using the SN6 Magestrate. We'll get into that in a second, but if you guys missed our last video, be sure to click the link on the screen now if you want to check that out. It's a pretty good gameplay, so yeah, definitely check that out. So, I'll wait. It's okay. I'll wait. Or you can not watch. That's up to you, I mean. Life is in your hands. Alright, so today we're carrying on with our best class setup videos, or I should say beast class setups. So today we're going over the SN6 Magestrate, like I said at the beginning of the video. What the Magestrate actually does is it boosts 2 range and drops 1 accuracy and 1 mobility or something like that. So it's actually a really good version of the gun. It doesn't make you lose anything major. So let's get into the attachment. So on the gun itself, we're actually using the red dot for increased accuracy and quicker target acquisition. I really like the red dot because it makes getting on guys jumping around a lot easier, and also we're using the foregrip for reduced recoil. And then the last attachment is laser, and that's pretty essential for when you're running around on maps like this, especially when you're not using quick draw, so you can just hip fire everyone. Submachine guns have really good hip fire accuracy. So the reason we're using all attachments that boost accuracy is because this gun drops 1 accuracy, so I didn't want the recoil to be really bad on it, because whenever a gun loses accuracy, even if it's just by 1, most of the time they have a lot more recoil than they did, which kind of sucks. So I just boosted this gun up with a lot of accuracy. Alright, so the perks we're using on this gun are pretty much the same we use for every class. I always try to stick to the same perks so that everything is generally the same. You don't get really a lot of variation between your classes, because you want to be as consistent as possible when you're playing Call of Duty, so that just every match you get into, it's not something different. You don't have to try to readapt to everything. So we're using perk 1, low profile, perk 2, peripherals, perk 3, toughness, and blast suppressor. Now the reason we're using peripherals now instead of blind eye is because lately I've been having a hard time finding people, because I don't know, they're camping more or something, I don't know. But why peripherals helps with that is because whenever I see just a plain gray area with like no teammates there and I'm not over there, that generally means there's an enemy over there most of the time. Even if they're not, it kind of gives you orientation of where you need to be going. So like, you see all these gray areas on my map right now, you see I'm over in those areas, and look, there's a guy right there, and then there's another one shooting at me. So that's definitely a really good perk if you have a hard time finding people. And low profile is just so that we don't come up on people's mini maps when they have radar and stuff, so that one's self-explanatory. Toughness, so you don't flinch when you get shot. Everyone knows that pretty much. That's like the main perk you have to use in this game if you want to be successful. And then our other one is blast suppressor. Blast suppressor so that when I'm jumping around doing all these exo moves that are really useless and I don't come up on the mini map. Now let's kind of get into what maps you should use this gun on. So the SN6 is really effective on maps like this, where it's really close and you can just hip fire people a lot. The aiming isn't really that great. It's not one of my favorite submachine guns, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I don't really care for it that much. I prefer the ASM1 or the Goliath over it. But you guys don't like always seeing the same gameplay, so I'm trying to help you guys out, expand your game a little bit as far as mine. So I'll just give you another alternative to maybe you like that gun already or something like that, and I'll just help you figure out a better class for it. So the Magestrate is actually pretty unique because you can use it on a little bit more longer range maps than the other SN6s, because it has more range, like I said. So you could use, if you wanted to, you could use it on maps like Recovery and Instinct. If you're feeling really brave, if you using the laser grip and red dot, you could do it, I think, but it'd be kind of hard. So just try it out and tell me what you guys think. So that's pretty much all I got for you guys on this class setup. It was a pretty self-explanatory class setup. Oh, I missed one thing. We're using exo overclock. We use that just so we can get to the beginning of the spawn quicker, try to get that first blood before anybody else. That helps us out a little bit. Besides that, it's just for getting to objectives and stuff like that, so that's pretty self-explanatory also. That's all I got for you guys today. This class setup was pretty quick. There's nothing really to explain. It's pretty simple. So if you guys liked the video, be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Subscribe to join Springfield Nation. Random question of the day. Let's see here. what is your guys' favorite gun in any Call of Duty? I'd have to say mine's probably the AK-74U. I just wrecked stuff with that gun no matter what. So comment that down below, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching. Love you guys. Later.